But yeah, at least from the statistics that I personally have, people don't enjoy naval as much. You know, that's pretty much it. Thank you for the follow, DioShock. That's very kind of you. Naval doesn't look like it's catching on. Might be because most of it consists of frigates and torpedo boats. Well, the problem is, when you actually look at the parts of naval which people play, it's rank 1 and 2 and up to 4.3. The big deluge happens at high tiers. That's where they have to add in bots. That's where they have to have 4 versus 4 matchmaking. So yeah, it's it's not. So yeah, for me it seems it's the opposite. People are enjoying the smaller boats and smaller vessels, and they just don't care about the bigger stuff. And if they want to play the bigger stuff, they just buy a 5.7 premium. So they don't have to grind the tree, and then they get bored with it, and then they move on. Move! British man coming through. Oh, come on. Doesn't help that the reserve tier boats aren't easy to get into. Yeah, but it's easy to, like, at that point we're talking about like 1,000 or 2,000 RP, right? To like grind through. It literally takes like 2 or 3 or 4 games. And also, the G5's pretty fun. The G5's pretty fun. The British naval boat is not very fun. The Japanese one is not very fun. Oh, we've stopped capping. Right, so there's a Puma. That's all that tells me. Oh well. Let's go. How's your father? Not gonna write you a love song. Oh, Jesus. More than one. We need to get out of here, Hertz. Turn around and run. This is not friendly territory, Hertz. How'd you beat Pumas? Beat them at their own game. Run at thee. Most of the people who want large warships are probably off playing the wargaming alternative. I mean, a lot of the people I've talked to who want those larger machines seem to have come from World of Warships, and they're not happy with something in World of Warships, so they're trying to play War Thunder as an alternative, so yeah. Thank you for the follow, Capete. That's very kind of you. I just mean that I know people that have tried the reserve boats and decided right then and there that naval wasn't for them, despite there being dozens of other ships to try out. Ah, fair enough. Maybe they just don't like the feel of them then. Don't bully the ZIS-30. If he gets in my way, I'm gonna ram ranch him. No quarter. Want this game to be over as quickly as possible, so I'm playing aggressive. I'm also somehow missing this. Was I firing over? I must have been firing over. This is not a good map for caps, so the quicker we do this, the quicker we're out. Well, that was just rude. Oh! A sneaky Italian boy. Tried giving naval a shot recently, and reserve boats are so bad. I mean, the Soviet one isn't that bad. The LS class German one isn't that bad. The American one isn't that bad, but the other ones I will say are bad. What do you think about AAs killing tanks? What I would have done a long time ago is I'd get rid of AP from AAs, and I would have made it so the HE does more damage to barrels and tracks, but make it so they can't kill tanks outright. So they have a way of disabling tanks, but not killing them. I think it's incredibly annoying, AAs dealing with ground vehicles in a more efficient way than most tanks can. And I heard for low tier boats, you're literally best off playing Naval Arcade until you get around 3.0 or 3.3 or 3.7. I mean, that's all I do. Like, I just play arcade. I enjoy arcade way more than realistic. Realistic literally is just a slower version of arcade. Like, so if you enjoy that, you go ahead, but I'm never gonna be that. Whoa! Automatic wants to know your location? Yeah, exactly. And that new HSVT thing, or HSTV thing? Bonk, 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 bonk. That's gonna be fun. Japanese Reserve is the worst offender? It's either that or the British Reserve. I think the British Reserve is really bad. Because those guns on the British Reserve are really bad. Like very, very, very bad. Oh, Werbly Wind's gone into all focus mode. Let's see. Oh my! Oh, so we hit him with the rocket. It didn't feel like it. I understand. Where's the difference in Naval Arcade and Realistic? Naval Arcade is faster, meaning that your vehicles have like an engine boost. And also you get to reload torpedoes. That's pretty much the difference. So Naval Arcade is a lot more fun for me personally, because the action is a lot quicker, and the fact that you can reload torpedoes means that you have more tactical stuff you can do. I think the SBAG needs to work on his deflection shooting. I mean, he's trying. He's trying. I've heard big maps and BR decompression will fix naval. Ah, yes. The classic combo. I'm sure if they put those big ships up to 6.3, then there won't be people at 5.0 just donking on everything below them. Nah, that can't happen. Oh wait, we have a concrete example of that in ground RB right now with the 9.0 German lineup. Oh, just forget that exists. Don't worry about it. Ah, so silly. Who likes the duck cockpit? Because it looks like a TV screen. It is kind of cool. The ME410 cockpit though, when you get that like sun blinding you, that hurts. Thank you for the follow, Skeletor. That's very kind of you. Here we go. It's time to land. I think we just want to take off again. We're not going to get another cap in this match, so... Yeah, the sun glare in that ME410, because it's got dual screens, and it seems like the sun gets amplified, is really rough. HVARs are pretty underwhelming. Yeah, it's why those new rockets they're bringing in for the British are very interesting. They're, like, better RP3s. We'll see how they do in ground realistic, or ground arcade. They're better than the bazookas? Yeah, probably. I need to do... That's one thing I need to do a lot of testing on, like the different rockets in the game and how they function. Because I know how a decent amount of them function, but just not enough. Why bazooka plates on Centurion Mark X can't stop heat shells? Why can you machine gun the gunner of the Centurion through the turret? Why has that never been fixed for like years? I know for a fact it's been reported. Phil War Thunder has more interest in engagement compared to Cuisine Royale and Crossout when looking at replays and stuff. Remember confidentiality, Freeman. Also, you got to remember that Crossout and Cuisine Royale games which are actually expanding pretty quickly in player base. They're also a lot younger than War Thunder. So I definitely think Crossout will get there. Cuisine Royale, I don't know. Like I've never been into BRs personally, so I don't know a lot about them. So a simple game. We rushed the cap, and we dealt with the Pumas. Then we annihilated everything. Wonderful. Sometimes water is as simple as that. Dominate the first engagement, and then just win.